So we are recording. But first off, Irma, Amanda, and I had lots of time to chit chat. 8 hours in the car, 9 hours down, and 9 hours back from Nashville, and 4 days in a hotel room together. But I definitely have learned a lot, not just from Summit, but Irma and I have joined a Team Cup team with some girls from our major upline. And it has been truly incredible to me to see the way that they are learning to run the business versus the way that Irma and I learned when we first started. So what I want you to do is forget everything we've taught you. I know that sounds crazy. Not everything, Maria, not everything. I promise what we're going to learn to do is going to be much easier. It's going to be more authentic. It's going to be more you getting to be you versus you trying to sell what you have. Hello, Miss Sydney. So I guess where I kind of want to start is, I don't know if you guys have been seeing it, but my posts have completely changed. It's no longer, I'm doing 21 Day Fix, join me, I'm drinking Shakeology, join me. It is, I had my shake this morning Andrew and I could both have our shakes this morning on the go before we went golfing. Nothing to do with energy it saves, just breakfast on the go. Very much more getting my turbo fire early and in the morning, not telling people that you want them to join you, because you don't want them to join you if they don't want to. Plain and simple. I have been going through my customer list. I have 187 customers, and I believe I have 11 of them that are active. Some of those were given to me by Beachbody. Some of them were just free leads that signed up for the free account. Some of them purchased something at one point and have not purchased anything again. So a lot of that is on me, and that's kind of what Irma and I are learning through this group that we're in. And Amanda, Irma, and I had an amazing opportunity to sit and chat with Tommy Migrant, who is another one of our way up the ladder. He's in the Millions Club for Beachbody. But even he's struggling. So I don't know about you two, but that made me feel 100 times better to know some guy that's been working this business for 8 years was struggling. It doesn't come naturally to him. People don't just come to him and say, hey, I want to buy what you have. If he's not posting, what he's doing and how it's helping him, it's not going to get anywhere. So your posts need to be authentic. Don't post because, I worked out, I need to post. Post because, I had to get up this morning and get my workout in because I'm going to do this. Put more of you into it than what you probably had been in the past. Turn it into why. Why are you doing this? Turn it into, Amanda said she got her workout done and the kids want to do the dance. So you know what? She got another workout in because the kids were dancing. The kids wanted to dance. And then they made up their own dances after. That was an awesome post, because not only were you getting across that you can do this with your family, but you are getting across that the kids are taking it and doing their own thing with it. That post could not have been any better had it been scripted. I mean, it was amazing. It was a great post. It made me stop and go, I've been doing this for a long time. And even you made me want to get the DVD out and turn it on for the kids and see what they would do with it. So keep doing stuff like that. And that's your real life. Your workout's done and your kids don't want you to be done. You need to keep going. They don't care if you're tired. So, and it's showing your kids, not only that, but I know it's important for you that you're teaching your kids, this is what mom does every morning. So they're going to grow up thinking that that's what you're supposed to do in the morning. Sage called me out on Sunday. I did not get up and get my workout in. Mom, how come you didn't get your workout in this morning? You work out every morning. Well, mommy didn't work out this morning because mommy was tired. But mommy, you wouldn't be tired if you worked out. Touche, my 5-year-old. So to her, she doesn't really exercise with punishment or something she has to do to be thin. She does it because she thinks of it as mommy's in a better mood when she works out. Your post about Adam and talking about how he called you out. And was it because he's calling you out to help you, or was it because you were eating his snacks? I'm not gonna lie, I know your husband. You were eating his snacks. Let's just call that like it is. But at the same time, you know that he loves you enough that was his way of saying, you put in all this work, and now you're eating my Swiss cake rolls. Back off my Swiss cake rolls and go turn on the DVD. So, I just, and Irma getting up and posting about your country heat and getting that done in the morning. You hadn't been doing morning workouts. So the fact that you're getting back up and getting into that, people are going to take notice of, hey, she's getting up in the morning. So she must be enjoying this because she's getting up in the morning to do it. Where if you weren't enjoying it, it's something you could push off till later in the day. And
right.
You posting that you changed up your Shakeology and added the mint to it this morning makes people go, huh. It doesn't just have to be chocolate or vanilla.
I had a 3 o'clock talk with somebody. This guy that I know texted me 2 o'clock in the morning about the shakes, and I'm like, I'm sleeping. So I did try as best I could, and he said he'll try to talk to me later, but I don't know how the conversation went because I was sleeping.
But that sounded so good. I want to try it.
Right. So even just posting stuff like that. Okay, say hi, and then you need to go. Hi. Okay.
Hi.
Peace out. So the next thing, that kind of segues me into the next thing that I really wanted to hit on. I know I'm going fast, but I'm recording it, and Amanda and Irma spent a week with me, so they're ready for this. With the follow-up. So Maria, you said somebody texted you were sleeping. A big source of my problems used to be if someone messaged me, I felt like I needed to answer them right that minute. What if they wanted to buy what I had? If they want to buy what you have now, they will want to buy what you have when you're done spending time with your family, when you're done eating dinner, when you're done driving, when you're done sleeping, whatever you're doing, you don't have to drop it. Because if you do, that shows people the wrong impression. That shows them that they can message you at any time and you're going to answer. You're setting yourself up for failure because that's not a realistic expectation for someone to drop everything that they're doing just because you need help with something. Now, obviously, if it's an emergency or something, that's different. But if they're just asking you questions about Shakeology or a challenge pack, they're going to be just as interested in 2 hours as they are now. The most important thing I can tell you that I am finding out as I go, follow through is everything. Figure out what's going to work for you to keep track of who you say, hey, I'm sleeping, let me chat with you later. Or I've gotten really good at, I hate the little notifications on my phone. Like I hate the little red things on there, but I'm learning to deal with them because if I check my message, then it shows them that I've seen it and then I don't answer for a few hours. Then I feel like I'm not making them a priority, which they need to be. So if I leave it with that little stinking notification on there, I know that I need to go back and check that later. I have come up with a little system that I had done a while back and it worked really well for me and I got away from doing it and it shows. But anybody, like this is my August. So my goal for August is to help 20 people, sign 3 coaches, and this is my list of people, and we'll talk about how I've gotten that, but these are the list of people I need to follow up with because these people potentially could fill in these spaces. So make sure that you're keeping track of who you need to follow through. And then I just put a little star next to somebody that said, okay, I'm ready to order, and they just haven't yet because those are the people I need to stay on and give them that sense of urgency that Teely was talking about last night, Irma, that I have a group starting on Monday. If you're going to order and get into that group, you really need to get it done. And it's okay to give them a little bit of a push. You're not pressuring them because if they're going to buy, they're going to buy. If they're not, then they're going to continue to blow you off, so to say. So I don't feel like you saying, hey, I have that group starting Monday. If you want to be a part of it, we need to get that ordered so you're not too far behind. Now, we all know there will always be a group starting and we can always get them plugged in, but they don't need to know that. They need to hear a sense of urgency and a sense of, okay, I need to commit to this. I either need to prep or I need to get off the pot, basically. So the way that I am coming up with that list of people, and this is what I really want all of you to start kind of working on, and what I don't feel like was stressed to me very well at the beginning. Literally, I have 2 tabs open on my laptop with Facebook. One of them has my Facebook friends list. Like if you go to your own profile and click the friends tab, all your friends will come up. So I literally started at the top and I messaged, hi, how are you, to 20 to 25 people a day. And it starts that conversation. And going through that, I have found a ton of people that in the past, we started talking about Beachbody and I never followed through. The last message was, I'll get back to you and let's chat about finding you a program. And I never did. Those are people I could have helped months ago, but I didn't have the follow through. So literally just message them, hey, how are things going? And don't talk to them about Beachbody. Don't talk to them about it at all. Just catch up and be a friend, be you, and be authentic with that. The second you start trying to sell to them, I promise you they will shut down. That all needs to be stuff that gets brought up into conversation. Stuff like when they say, I was telling Irma yesterday, when somebody says, what do you do? Somebody that you went to high school with, and they're saying, what do you do? I don't say I'm a work-at-home mom anymore, which is what I used to do. I used to tell them I'm a work-from-home mom. I work my Beachbody business, and I do in-home childcare. That's not what I say anymore. I tell them I'm a Beachbody coach. And for Amanda, you could easily, if you want to connect with people on the education level, you could say, I'm a Beachbody coach, and I also teach, at Holland High School. It's totally up to you as to who you're talking to and who you feel comfortable leaving out your full-time job, so to say. If you're at work, obviously people at work aren't going to ask you what you do. But, if you're out in the real world, so to say, and somebody asks you, that's kind of a decision that you need to make. You are either going to tell them I'm a Beachbody coach, or you are going to tell them that you're a Beachbody coach and a teacher at Holland Public, or you're just going to tell them you're a teacher at Holland Public. But getting in there that you're a Beachbody coach is going to be much more difficult at that point, where if they say, oh, well, what's Beachbody? That gives you that open door. They're asking you. You're not pushing it on them anymore. They're asking you. And another, just watch the cues. If somebody said, and you say, oh, we're a company that focuses on fitness and nutrition, and they're like, oh, well, then don't keep talking to them about it, because clearly they've shut down. But if they, keep asking questions and just keep answering them, but don't try and sell them. What we do will sell itself. And think about, back to when you were getting ready to order your program. It wasn't me saying, oh, look how great I look, that sold you on the program. It was you watching my journey. Both Maria and Amanda watched my journey for a very long time before they decided that it was for them. That there's nothing wrong with that. And there are people in your Facebook world that you are going to find out have been watching your journey for a very long time. And that's okay. Like I said, you don't want people on this journey with you that aren't ready. You don't want to convince them that this is for them. If you're having to convince people, it's not going to work. I promise. It won't work. So that was kind of what I wanted to spit out at you. And a little bit more about Summit. I know Maria was not able to be with us this year, but next year is heading to New Orleans, so we're excited for that. But they say that your first summit will be a game changer in your business. And I was like, whatever. We're going to Summit. We're going to go listen to some inspiring speakers. We're going to hang out and get to know our team better. And we did get to listen to some amazing, amazing speakers, people that have been through so much. And you're like, man, if only I had a story like them. But that's the one thing we learned, is you don't have to have a story like them. Your story is what makes you who you are. And getting to spend that time with our team, we learned a lot about each other and about our team, and we got to hang out with Tommy and learn a lot from him. But I would honestly say the most important thing that I personally took away from Summit was that I have to be me. I need to stop trying to run my business the way that other people do, and I need to stop worrying about how other people are running their business, and I need to run it how I want. I need to decide what I want from this business and do it. And so I have made the decision. I found myself a success partner, and I have made the decision I'm going to make a go at this. My goal is by the end of this month to hit diamond and just go from there. I want to help people. I love doing this. I would love to not have to watch children in my home anymore. I love having them here, but it would be wonderful to say, nope, I'm done. So that's where I'm going with it. That doesn't have to be where everyone is going with it, but that's the decision that I have made after leaving Summit. And I will tell you that I promise you a year from now, I will be able to look at it and say Summit was a game changer for me. It changed my entire perspective. It changed me not only Beachbody-wise, but changed me on the inside, which is going to help me change on the outside as well. So I don't know, Amanda, I mean, you guys kind of watched that transformation / meltdown happen to get to the point where I'm at. But I've found my passion for what I'm doing again. I am able to sit down at my computer and look forward to having chit chats on Facebook and call people and see how they're doing and not try and sell them on it. And I, in the past, during Team Cup months, have had goose eggs. I have yet to hit Success Club in a Cup month, and I am sitting at 4 points with a coach on, got my Emerald rank back, and there's nothing getting in my way of hitting Success Club 10 this month. I mean, I'm going to do it. And it doesn't take any more work for me than what I was doing in the past. What I was doing before was more work than what I'm doing now. Now I'm getting to do the fun part. I'm getting to enjoy telling people about what I'm doing and be passionate about what I'm doing and believe in the products that have gotten me to where I am. So that was my Summit game changer. Irma, do you have? Follow that up, Irma.
Wow. No, there was a lot to take away from that. And like you said, I think the thing that they really were always speaking about was being your own person and having your own story. And it's good to listen to everybody else, but you have to be original. You have to be yourself. And that's going to show. And the people who are around you and know you are going to know that that's you. So that was really good. And the other thing that I really was hearing was that
Amanda didn't like what you were telling her.
Oh, she jumped off. Oh no.
I'm kidding.
The other thing too was that you have to be your own boss. You can't rely on everybody else. If you want it, you have to go out and you have to do it. And it'll happen if you're yourself and just being yourself, getting out there and talking to people.
Be authentic.
Be authentic.
What Tommy kept saying was to be authentic, which I was like, whatever. People don't care.
Yeah.
But they do.
Right.
So.
Yeah. And I think it shows if you're not being real, I think
we found that out.
Yeah. First time I met her, I thought, what is this?
Yeah. So I just think that you hit it on the head. That, I mean, the being authentic and just being you. Go back to posting on Facebook about your dogs and your grandkids and your, everything else that you did. But it's not like you can't have stuff about Beachbody in there. I almost sent a dog while I was working out today, or today, AJ joined me in my country heat today because, he wanted to know what grandma was doing, and
right.
Just getting back to enjoying it. get back to the point where you feel like you can just enjoy it.
Right.
Don't try and sell, don't try and push it on people. Now with that, do you have anything else you want to add, Irma, before I jump on another tangent?
No, that was pretty much it, you know.
Okay, well, jump in if there's something else that you think of. Now let's just say you have people, this was a thing Irma brought up last night on our Team Cup call. Let's say you have people you've been talking to, and you have people that they're interested, but they just won't make the commitment. So I think my game plan is to start a challenge group every 21 days. I really like Teely's idea of 21 days. Once a month, we're going to start a big challenge group, and we're going to, push people that are on the edge. Like your sister, Maria. I know you were talking about how your sister's been talking about it. Well, now if you can say, we're starting this new group, we're starting it on August 15, I really want you, this is really going to be, a group, everybody's starting the same day, we're all going to, encourage each other to get through it, instead of just tossing them into our big challenge group and letting people get lost. I think that that's a big part of people are getting lost in that big group. And they're not continuing with the Shakeology. They're not continuing with the workouts. They're doing one round of it and they're calling it done. So I think that we will once a month start a challenge group and really push towards that challenge group all month long. We're going to do a couple free groups as a big cohesive unit, like we did the squat challenge this month.
Which I love. I love those kind of things.
I am absolutely in love with, and I told Irma this today, I am having so much fun watching you and Amanda do that. I haven't been posting much in there because it's been really fun to watch the two of you grow as leaders and take on that responsibility and that role. I can tell you love pushing yourself and doing that type of thing. And so I said that to Irma. I was like, I haven't been posting much because it's been fun for me to be able to step back and watch you and Amanda both step into more of that leadership role. So with that, month of September, don't panic. The month of September, we're going to do 3 free groups. The first week, we're going to do a 3-day gratitude challenge. So each day, we're going to post something different, such as something you're grateful for, someone you're grateful for, and then telling someone, and I have it written down, but basically it's 3 different days and you set a challenge for each day as far as, okay, what are you grateful for this morning waking up? It's nothing big. It doesn't have to be anything huge, but it's something to plug people into for free. So then the next week we're going to do rekindling the romance, right? Yeah. And that I was telling the girls about a devotional that Andrew and I got. We did a 6-month devotional. It was fantastic for our marriage. And then he's like, I want one that's going to bring us closer together in other ways. So I researched and I found one. And it's been, we're only on like day 3, but it's been really cool. Like the first day was kissing passionately. How many people in their marriage stop and take the time to do that on a daily basis?
Me.
That's awesome. I'm glad that you do that. So just different, we're going to pick 3 different pages out of that and do that for 3 days. And then the next week was like a chicken 101. So we're going to give them 3 different recipes. Like if you were to cook an entire family size package of chicken breast, these are different things you can do with it. So you're eating something different every day, but yet it's cost effective because you bought 1 family size package of chicken and now you can do chicken wraps for lunch, chicken tacos for dinner. You can just eat the chicken. You can do chicken salad. There are so many different things to be able to do with it. And then we'll really start pushing towards the end of those how they fit into the 21-day fix or into a program of some sort. And then that next week will be the week that we really, that's when we start the 21-day challenge group. So with that, I'm going to be relying on you guys a lot to be able to step up and help out. I know Amanda had talked about she wanted to do a clean eating group. And my struggle with a clean eating group is I don't know what that means. Clean eating to me is totally different than clean eating to someone else. Because to me, I'm eating cleaner than what I did. But soy sauce isn't clean, and I like soy sauce. Like a lot of my recipes. So clean eating to me is only produce and only farm fresh and organic, and that's not, to me, that's not cost effective to feed families. So to me, doing a chicken 101, doing more focused, makes me feel like we're giving them more bang for their buck, more their free buck. So that's kind of my thought process. But my thing that I'm going to need help with is that I want us to continue to do free groups, and I want us to find things that we're all passionate about. I think that the ideas that we came up with, as we came up with them when we were in Nashville as a collaborative team, and I think that we got three very different groups, and I think that that's awesome because it's going to hit different kinds of people. And you can say to the people that you plug into the gratitude challenge, hey, you know, you did really awesome with this. You should check out our Rekindling the Romance. And Rekindling the Romance isn't going to fit with everyone. Not everyone's going to be married. So then you just say, hey, we're going to run a Chicken 101 class or group. Are you interested in joining that? And I will have, my game plan is to have all of those groups set up at the beginning of September, so we can start plugging into the correct places, because every group isn't going to be for everyone. And then you just continue to check in with those people and, hey, you know, you did a really good job during this Chicken 101. You should check out, you know, all those recipes fit right into the 21-day fix. You should check out, or the portion control containers, you should check out either a cardio dance to go with it, or, you know, encouraging them in the fact that they did really well with something. And then that also gives you, later on, if they're doing a great job with posting in the groups, hey, you were really on top of posting in those groups, and you were really inspiring. I really think you could help other people reach the same goals that you're going for. Does coaching interest you at all? You telling them that you have seen their posts and you have seen what they're doing is going to give them that little bit of encouragement as to, hey, you know, she thinks I could do this, that maybe I really need to think about it. So I feel like the free groups, rather than teaching you guys to yard sale or just using the 5-step process for suckering people in or, you know, fish on, I think this is definitely a much more authentic way to go. I think it's the way that we want to start running the team. I feel like I'm totally fine admitting this, I was not trained this way. This is me not reinventing the wheel, because in the past there have been uplines in our uplines that have done this, but I didn't think that they worked back then. The events and the free groups and all of that. But I'm starting to see that it is starting to work. So I did an event kind of testing it out to see how it went with the Country Heat. Were you both in that, or did I not add you to that? Like my Country Heat VIP group?
Don't know.
Okay. It was just an event that I created, and I just posted in it daily about Country Heat. And so anyone that had questions about Country Heat, you know, hey, let me plug you into this group. There are tons of videos in there. I did videos. I found videos online. Emily had made a couple of videos that I posted in there to let people kind of see what it was about. Anything Autumn posted on it, I posted in there. Now that they're giving $1,000 a day away, I posted that in there. Just trying to build up people's interest. So I'm thinking I'm going to do one for 21-day fix and do an event that we can kind of put people into as they're starting to ask questions about it. And, you know, you can put your sister in there and say, hey, you know, we have an event going on to teach you more about 21-day fix. Are you interested in checking it out? And we'll post in there daily. I said go. Post in there daily about, you know, what what's going on with it and different ways to use the portion control containers and different results people are seeing. And so I think that rather than answering the same questions 100 times, putting them into an event like that is, you know, and maybe we pick a program every month or pick a couple programs. You know, if you have people asking tons of questions about TurboFire or Beachbody On Demand, I think that the events pages are the way to go. And as long as we work together as a team, we can keep those going. With that, I know you weren't at Summit, but did you get to see any of the stuff that's coming up and coming, Maria?
I saw the yoga. I saw a lot of it. And
Okay.
And I'm kind of like, some of it I'm confused, some of it I'm not. Like Beachbody Demand, I don't know if I can do it because I don't have like I don't have an iPhone or an iPad. I don't know. I know they had Roku, but I don't know about the smartphone, the smart TV. You know, there's just so much in the air. Like they focus on certain phones and things like that. I think they should focus on every phone.
Yeah.
Join Irma in that complaint, because she has been saying that forever, that it's Android, right, is what gets left out. Yeah.
I think we have the same phone.
Yeah.
So with Beachbody On Demand, you can log on to your laptop and get in.
I
And
don't even have a laptop. I just have a computer.
okay, then you can do it from your computer. Anything you can get the internet on, you can get Beachbody On Demand on. So I am going to start a group because I didn't realize that Fixate starts August 19th.
I know, I saw that. I want to get on.
So
I got the cookbook, and my husband said, that's an awesome cookbook. And you know how you know why? He looked at it because if the cookbook does not have French onion soup, he does not want me to use it.
And it had French onion soup?
What?
Well, that is good to know. So
I used to think that was that was the cookbook until I did Ultimate Reset, and now I go to that before I go to Fixate.
Oh, the Ultimate Reset cookbook? See, and I really think, Irma, that you did a really good job of documenting your journey. I think we should consider doing an Ultimate Reset event, and you can kind of post. I want you to be real in it. And that's where I think we struggle, is we don't want people to see us struggle. I think we need to tell people, I had a shitty day today. I ate, like crap. Sunday, we went to Sluggo's for dinner, and that's okay, because people don't want to see you're eating perfect all the time, because that's not what it's about. It's not.
That's a good idea. I want to do the Ultimate Reset again September. I'm kind of gearing that way again.
Okay. See, then I really think that if you're going to do September, that we should consider starting to gear towards it and get an event set up with you talking about it, so that you can have people do it with you. Because wouldn't it be way more fun if you had a group of even 5 people doing that?
Oh yeah. It's easier. You have that support. Yeah, it's easier.
I would do it.
Would you?
Yeah, because I did the 3-day and I loved it.
Okay.
So, then I think
it's not easy. It's not easy to do.
Maria doesn't like easy.
If you like a challenge, this is for you.
Sign her out. So I think we need to start. I want to get the Fixate cookbook. Nope, the Fixate TV show. I want to get an event page going for that, because people that liked that cookbook are going to, I am super pumped for this cooking show to come out.
That's going to be super helpful for everybody.
So I want to get an event page going for that. And then if you're going to do it in September, I really think we need to get going with starting to push that now. And by push it, I mean, you just start talking about, posting on your page and tag me in it. Tag me ever, and just say, getting ready, gearing up to do the Ultimate Reset again. Going through my cookbook, put the cookbook out, going through my cookbook and trying to decide what I'm gonna make for this, or something along those lines, just to let people know that you're getting ready to do it. And then if we start that Ultimate Reset event page, you can Post in there some of the pictures of the meals you ate and kind of talk about your results that you saw and different things like that, and even steal some of Melissa's. I know Melissa did a great job of documenting it also, that maybe checking with her and seeing if she's willing to either A, do it with you, B, help you run that Ultimate Reset event page gearing up towards it. It's a good way to plug her in too.
That's a good idea.
Oh, and then the yoga retreat I'm pretty excited about, but I am super pumped for Core de Force. Did you see that?
I think that'd be fun, but I'm afraid I'm gonna fall on my ass.
You know me, and you know how I like a challenge, and you know how I want those apps. So I am really gonna start gearing towards that and doing the Core de Force.
Yeah.
I am super pumped. I'm pretty sure by the time I'm done, I'll be able to take my husband on. But I've never done a Joel and Jericho program, so I'm pretty excited to see the two of them team up together and do this. And she was pregnant, so I feel like that just makes me go, well, she's pregnant and she can do it, then I'm going to have to whoop its butt. So, but that's kind of where I see this going, is towards running more events to plug people into as they show interest, and doing one challenge group a month and really focusing people on that. Because then once they're done, it's either, do you want to do another round of that? Do you want to pick a new program? Or, do you want to become a coach? Like, those are the three choices that they have. Once they're done with those 21 days, we give them those options. It's a good way to keep people plugged in. So, so that's kind of where I'm seeing it. I would like to start doing team calls at least every other week, if not weekly, until we get the hang of where we want to see this go. And I have to admit, I have not been great about it, because I didn't feel like I was bringing value to where we were going as a team. I knew going into Summit that things needed to change. I didn't want to teach you to yard sale because I didn't like doing it. I didn't want to teach you to do what I was doing because I didn't like it. Now I feel like I love what I'm doing again, and I can't teach you the passion. You each have your own passion for a different reason. You need to find it, but me showing you that I found it again will gear you towards you finding it again.
Could we do like meetings like with all of us? You know what I'm saying? We can, bring ideas, because it's hard sometimes to do it. Like you had that 8 hours in the car, meetings like that, maybe once a month, whatever,
Right. Definitely. I think that, this team can be whatever we want to build it. So we need to decide where we want to go with it. And if we have pretty much all local coaches. So if we want to get together, then let's do it. And I will do better. Super Saturday is a great way to do that. And unfortunately, I wasn't around for it. So, but now we are down to less than a minute. So let's plan on next week. I'll let you know date and time. Maria, will you let me know? Does your work schedule stay the same?
7 o'clock is fine.
Okay.
I don't have to work until 10.
Okay, perfect. Then I will post when we are going to have a meeting again, and we can nail down what we're going to do as